On me got the cash vision. Baby, gon' keep it 100, the one that you loving. I'm bringing the pressure, it's true. Just in my line when you need me, I'm here for whatever, cause I make it do what it do. You know ain't never no better, I treat it like treasure. You love when I put it on you. I make it rain like the weather, I'm getting you wetter, but you in a whole different mood. Paid up.
YouTube, what is good? Don't mind this. I'm wiping off the oil as I talk, because it's gonna keep coming through the gun. Because I oiled the crap out of this. Because y'all know 2011s definitely like to run wet. Pause.
Naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
But this, as you can see by the thumbnail, I was telling y'all that this isn't what I expected. And by that, what I mean is, okay, I got this. I've experienced a Springfield Prodigy. I've experienced the Romulus, and they're both pretty slick out of the box. This, as you guys already know, comes oversprung. So my first impression, I was like, okay, this is nice. It looks nice. It looks like it has a lot of potential. But this was my first step into the 2011 game. So I didn't really know exactly what to do to get it to the point I have it now. I didn't know exactly what changes having this port would really make. So I didn't know exactly where to go in terms of recoil, spring weight, or none of that. I was like, dang, what would be perfect for this gun? So I thought originally 11 pounds would be perfectly fine, because I put the 11-pound spring in here. I shot it. It was nice. Don't get me wrong. It was very nice. I like that too. But I didn't even have a red dot on there. So it was a little bit, you know, as if you put the red dot on there, the dot is going to give you feedback like instantly. You're gonna know exactly what the gun is doing right away. Same with iron sights, but it's different. If you shot dots, if you shot irons, you already know it's different. So, you know, I experienced the 11-pound spring. I liked it. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on EGW and see if I could get a 10-pound spring. But this is why, like, if you're getting into 2011s, there's just certain things that you just have to know. Like, first of all, I would tell everybody that's getting into 2011s, if you buy something like this and it's a 2011, you want to tune yourself and do your own thing to it, buy a spring pack that comes with all the weights. Don't be stubborn like me and get one thinking, okay, this is going to be perfect because you watch videos and you did all that crap. Just get all of them and experiment. Because honestly, I was reading and I'm like, dude, I was scared to put too low of a recoil spring weight, because I didn't want any damage to my gun. I didn't want no issues cycling or nothing like that. I didn't want to deal with any issues. I want that perfect balance to where I can run this thing and it's not going to give me problems due to the recoil spring weight being too light. Especially if I want to do competition. I don't want to be dealing with malfunctions constantly. So I was going to go with that 10-pound because I wanted to be more so on the safe side. But I was like, you know what? I'm not taking into consideration this big fat port right here. I may be able to get away with that 9-pound. I was thinking about that because I'm like, you know what, 9 pounds might be a little bit too light. So I thought with the 9-pound recoil spring, I would need a shock buff or something like that. And I did not want to put anything extra in this pistol. So I just settled for the 11-pound recoil spring instead. I just wanted to play it safe. And I was shooting nothing but Glocks when I got there. And so every time I shoot, I press check. I press check a lot. So I got used to press checking the Glock. So when I went to press check this, a round actually flew out. I put that video on my shorts. It was pretty funny. Ooh. Did not mean to do that hard. That's how you know this shit's smooth, bro. I ain't mean to do that. It caught me off guard, honestly. But that's how smooth this is with the 11-pound recoil spring in there. So just imagine how nice this feels with the 9-pound recoil spring. Like, I'm going to show y'all videos later on. Y'all going to see. I air racked this so many times. Like, I felt so cool doing that. I thought I was Denzel or somebody.
King Kong ain't got shit on me!
I felt so nice doing that. Like, it was dope. I've never air racked a pistol before. Because I mainly shoot Glocks and stuff like that. Like, mainly striker fire pistols that don't have any tuning done to them or nothing like that. So I'm not used to that kind of thing. So this pistol is something that's just so fun, and it's a budget model, which is crazy. So I could only imagine what the really nice ones feel like. Like that Dark Forge Reaper, that thing is gorgeous. I love that pistol. I could only imagine what something like that would feel like, that glass feeling. Like, this feels super nice now with that 9-pound recoil spring, but I could only imagine what that glass feeling, that custom fitted 2011 type feel would be like. I'm telling y'all, this thing though is super fun. If you're looking to get into a budget model, I'm telling you, get into it. Like, if you want a Prodigy, people crap on them all the time, but if you really plan on tuning it and getting the 2011 to how you like it, I would say that's a good platform. This is a solid platform. I love this thing. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, when I was shooting it, the recoil would probably, like, the thing would go up probably like this. I don't know if this is a good angle, by the way, but this would go up probably like this much, come right back down on target. It was insane. So you could shoot fast and know that your follow-up shot was going right back where it was. I was shooting full speed with this, or close to full speed, and I was making holes in the target, which I don't like. That's crazy. If you could do that, you know the pistol's solid, or you know you have a lot of training behind it. But even on bad days, y'all, I could pick this up and still do pretty good. So I'm telling you guys, this thing impressed me. Initially came oversprung. I was racking it. I was like, okay, maybe I can make it nice. Maybe I can't. After all the upgrades, I wanted to see where it was at. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm super impressed with this pistol. And it didn't malfunction or nothing with the 9-pound recoil spring. So I'm super happy about that as well. And I'm glad I got into this platform. I'm telling y'all, if you have this in the 5-inch model, try that 9-pound recoil spring out and thank me later. You might like it, you might not. Who knows? But I promise you, to me, it's the sweet spot. I didn't think it would be because I thought it would be too light, like I said, but it's nice. And I got that 17-pound recoil spring, for the, not recoil spring, 17-pound mainspring on here. So I'm telling y'all, I love this. The dot does not move much at all. So the way it's configured right now is probably the way I'm going with this going forward. All I have left to do is that red dirt trigger. I want to get at least a 3-pound trigger, or 3.5, I would say, and a light and hammer. That's really about it. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this build. I don't want to have to put no extended firing pin and all that extra stuff. I want it to run nice. If I start to get issues, then I may go that route if I have to, but if I don't have to, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy to this. And I don't have a toolless guy rod, by the way. No, I do not. But do I care about it? No, I'm just always gonna keep one of these bad boys on me. If you want to switch to the toolless, I completely understand why you would do that, but I don't have that, and I'm satisfied with it. I don't really care. I make it do what it do. And speaking of Glocks, I was speaking of Glocks earlier. I know this thing carbon locked on me. I was shocked. I thought this would be stuck like that forever. But thank God for YouTube, I got it off. But yeah, back to this. I'm super excited for this build, and I can't wait to try it out with this 3.5 to 3-pound trigger. I'm telling y'all, this thing is gonna be insane, and just wait till y'all see the video. So we're doing 10 here, 10 headshots, 10 on this guy right here. All right. Low on that side. The dot's shooting a little bit low, but man, at the speed I was going, satisfied with this. This is crazy. I miss a good amount right here. Started, but I think that might be me. I don't know, bro. Yeah. This thing is crazy. So since I didn't touch this X, I want to see just how accurate I could be with this. I want to see if I could make a nice hole in the X or in the 10 area. Alright, so I accomplished that, but it's a little right. I don't know if that's my daughter or if that's me. Because this is a little bit right as well. So I may have to put this dot slightly left. But as you guys can see, this gun is crazy. This is insane. I ain't gonna lie. So we're gonna do 10 here, 10 here, 10 here again, just like the last drill. But this time I'm gonna try to slow it down and get good shots here. Matter of fact, I don't have time to zero my dot because we're about to close, but we're gonna. Alright. Ready? Let's get it. Boy, these shells got me fancy. I probably got to wear long sleeves to the range. Let me show y'all the target. Yes, sir. Like I said, this gun is crazy. And I sped it up here too. It's just a little bit low, but I missed 1, 2, 3. Probably a little more than that, but still decent. Still pretty decent. I kept it within the 9. But I got to move this dot a little bit slightly low. But yeah, this is insane, as you guys could probably tell. As you can see from that video, this thing is a laser beam. This thing is a monster, and I'm getting better. So as I get better, the better I'll be able to perform with this. And I'm definitely glad that I got into this platform and I didn't go another direction, because I probably would regret it, because I did so much research on this pistol before I went and bought it. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If you got this far, I really do appreciate you for checking out the video, for checking out my channel in general. If you're new here, shout out to you, man. Shout out to y'all, because y'all be engaging. So tell me if you got a 2011 that you're working on, or if what your first 2011 was. I'm definitely interested to know. And if you have any tips on things I could do to this to make it a little bit better, let me know. But anyway, thank y'all again, man. And we out. I gotta take my behind to sleep.